Bitch, you is mad. You hoes mad because I'm pretty, bitch. That's what it is.
Message, bitch. Message, hoe. Pussy ass hoe, message, bitch.
Hey guys, this is Infamous Chi YouTube channel. So thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. So make sure you like, share, show some love. You know, this is your boy Infamous Chi. Thank you. Message, ho. So, hey, y'all, what's up? Y'all already know what motherfucking time it is. Y'all already know what I give, and y'all already know what day it is. It is motherfucking Thursday. So, by it being Thursday, y'all already know it's another key session with me, with Fame and motherfucking Rico. Yes, ma'am. So, bitch, I'm over here. I want y'all to come in first. I want the people to come in first. I'm gonna sit right here until y'all come in. I'm sipping on a little Hennessy with a little sweet real wine in them. Yeah, bitch, I'm over here at they motherfucking place. You know, they treated bitch real nice and stuff. They came up, you know, they had good dope. They gave me, you know, a couple shots. So y'all already know what this motherfucking finna give, bitch. Listen. So later on in the show, I'm gonna post the link in there so y'all could come in and ask y'all motherfucking questions because I know y'all hoes gonna ask some questions. Bitch, I wanna ask some questions too. Because you know, bitch, I've been seeing, you know, I don't know if they go together, I don't know what they give. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I just know they really hot on OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? So I know all y'all bush queens that be over here and all y'all ladies, because I know some of y'all ladies like to watch gay sex. Because gay sex is really where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really be out there really, really fucking. Like, doing a whole bunch of shit. So, just come on in, get y'all teas, grab y'all liquor, grab y'all lube, grab y'all blunt. You know what I'm saying? If y'all, you know, want to take y'all a little bump or two, do what y'all need to do. Because, you know, we finna keep for a little minute. Y'all ready? Y'all sure y'all ready? You ready? Oh. Yes, bitch, what's up? I ain't gonna run the comments because the computer over there and I'm over here and I don't feel like reaching and doing all it. So, bitch, I ain't gonna run the motherfucking comments. But, bitch, y'all know what we finna do. We finna motherfucking key with Chi, with motherfucking with Fame and motherfucking Rico. And we finna see what they got going on. And I got a couple of Oh, go ahead, here then. Because after we do this speech session, we gonna smoke and then I'm gonna go. Because I know y'all busy. Y'all be having a busy schedule. You took it in the room? Bitch, it ain't on the counter? No? Yes, they say not yes. Come on. Come on through and place y'all seats. Yeah, put y'all shape in these. Put one shape right there, one shape right there. Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all all right? I'm doing thin. I ain't seen. But I'm like, I just seen y'all a couple weeks ago. How many weeks ago? It was 2 weeks ago in the club. Yeah. It's Now listen, if you ever come to Atlanta, make sure you come get you a piece of the motherfucking sleazy queasy. My best friend in Miami, he loves the sleazy queasy. Every time he come to Georgia, he was like, take him to the sleazy queasy because it's real ratchet and it's real ghetto. And I'm real ratchet and I'm real ghetto too. So I love the sleazy queasy. Not with all the fighting. So what's going on with y'all?
Most of the fighting happened because people real.
But I feel like if you that drunk, you don't need to be in the sleazy queasy.
Nah, but it's an after-hours fight. By the time you get to your second club, everybody on the tip.
But not that you want to fight. Because when I get cute, bitch, I don't go to the club to get dirty. So have you ever fought at the sleazy queasy? Have you ever fought at the sleazy queasy?
Not even. I don't got into altercation. Like security escorted them out.
See, bitch, me when I
go take you there. That place is just.
I mean, I don't be in the club where a bitch don't step on my shoes, and I had to, escort the bitch up, and then she did it again. So I had to like really, shove baby girl and let baby girl know, like, hey. But when I seen y'all in that time, I really had fun. Y'all really showed me like love. I really so down because I went to believe. Like I said, I really don't be living how I want to be living, but this is like the much I ever lived, like just freely in Georgia and do what the fuck I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I really enjoy, So what y'all got going on? So, okay, my first question for both of y'all. Do y'all go together? What's the tea? Because everybody want to know, is y'all...
You say that, go together?
I mean, I'm an old school bitch. So, go together. Y'all in a relationship. What's the tea? Y'all officially, so do y'all have an open relationship? Like, what's y'all relationship with? Because let me just break it on there. So I was watching from, the third view, and I seen y'all had another gentleman with y'all. Mm-hmm. I think his name is Tay. Mm-hmm. Tay. I ain't know if all you him and you Rico and Zay was going together. I ain't really know. I'm just from the outside looking in. Mm-hmm. That's what it was really giving. From
to answer your first question, I think Rico, we've been in each other for a long time. We've been, doing our own thing on and off for a while. For like over 10 years. I mean, and
10.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing everybody know, yes, we're in a relationship. It's not an open relationship. I mean, obviously we do sex work. We do OnlyFans, we do professional porn, and we do a lot of things when we're exploring our bodies. So I feel like when people say open relationships, they have to grasp that concept of us already coming into something knowing that the way the other person get their money is, by what we do. So anything that's consistently based on us getting money, that's okay. Or as far as the relationship goes, if you want to say open relationship like that.
Open as far as there's a deposit.
What'd you say?
He said it's open.
He always liked to whisper.
Speak up. Speak up. Speak up. What's your name?
Open as long as there's no deposit.
Right.
But listen, this is how I feel about it.
Hold on, we ain't we go.
Go ahead. So tell me what happened.
It was like a set, arrangement. Like we've done it through a relationship before in the past with his and we, social media is something that we've been doing for a while. Like he said, we really didn't want to get involved into each other, into a relationship because it's kind of honestly hard for me to take him seriously, being, in the industry that we're in and seeing, him being here throughout everything, relationship after relationship still is him. So I know it he's here for a reason, and I'm there for him for a reason too.
So, what I was gonna say, I'm proud. What I like to see, as long as y'all got the understanding of what y'all got going on, and y'all know,
hard, so
and y'all know
I gotta
what.
be upfront. I'm a bull. I gotta know upfront.
Let's see what
That's another reason with me and like the young people come into this industry and not just the porn industry, but into an atmosphere where it's just new to them when they get attention, it's new to them when they get money, everything's new, the spotlight and the bookings and other stuff that we introduce these people to, countless people. But speaking on this one, I think that it gets to people's head, and I mean, it's not even nothing. I mean, the way you work is the way you work. You have multiple sources of income. We're Black. We can't just rely on one thing. You know what I'm saying? So me as like an older person, I try to guide people, and people also just want to go their own way. And you can't tell people what to do. You can only show them how to do it. It's left up to them if they want to do it. I mean, a lot of negative stuff comes from a lot of different places. So when there's a lot of negativity and not a lot of positivity, so you just don't want to be around it.
It is, especially if they're younger and you're trying to teach them. Because see, listen, what I learned about doing what I learned about this lifestyle and me just being gay. What I learned about this lifestyle, the younger girls gonna already come in feeling that they that big. You know what I'm saying? They gonna already come in the door feeling like they that bitch and they know everything. No, little mama, I already been here. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I done did this. I'm trying to help you. Like, I'm trying to school you. And some of them girls, you can't teach them. And some of them girls just already feel like, bitch.
I think the biggest thing people have it's something we can't teach. You have to experience. So these kids need to go through their own experience and then be able to come up with their own conclusion about what they want in life. Sometimes you can say as much as you want to say. Like me, I love to see Rico shine. Rico loves to see me shine. He loves, like, when people come up to us, we'll take pictures for each other. When our fans go to, we embrace it. And the energy and the toxic ways of certain people, you can just tell the hatred. No one's going to naturally say, I'm jealous or I'm envious.
It's always it's about their body language. It's about their body language. It's about the body language. It's about the energy. It's about the feeling. It's about the feeling. Yeah, it's about all that. And then you can tell that they're not excited. It's so true. And me, like I said, for me looking from the outside, because like I know you, I don't really know you personally how I know Rico personally, but like I know you, like we done did some work before. And like I live for young Black people that have a sex appeal that could make a bitch just look at you and want to cash in. Look at you and want to have sex with you just because you who you is and your aura and your body language. Yes, you create that fantasy. So you make a bitch want to give you them dollars. So that's why I live for you and motherfucker Rico, because bitch, you make a bitch want to give y'all that dollar. And when y'all together, and like when I around y'all and I see y'all in y'all own space or how y'all vibe, I was like, okay, yeah, like it's all a hot commodity and everybody want to be. And bitch, get your dollars. As long as y'all have an understanding of what y'all got going on, and y'all can always come to a compromise situation about what y'all got going on. It ain't no jealousy, because see, most times bitches get in a relationship and it be jealousy. You hot, she hot, y'all hot, and y'all popping, and a bitch mad because you might be getting more or they may be getting less, and then it's that. But when you come in the door already knowing that both of us hot and both of us the shit, and both of us gonna get these dollars, and both of us have an understanding. Y'all have an understanding. Fuck the people, because see, most people like to get caught up in what the people feel. As long as y'all gotta have a motherfucking solid foundation, and I'm always happy for a bitch to have a solid foundation, because majority of this shit I hear is real shaky and flimsy, and bitches just like to get into situations just because bitch she hot and I'm kind of hot, so maybe if we get together, I could be hot, and then I could shit on him. What you saying, baby?
I was just, around what she was saying.
I love y'all.
No, basically, like, for real, you gotta be secure with this shit. Like, not only with like how the outside people is, with how your partner is gonna treat you outside when when you're not around. That's a big thing with me. Like, even when I'm not around him, he's worried about me. He's always calling and texting.
I think too, what really works for us is me and Rico, like when we say we've been knowing each other for a long time, we've been through like a lot of different experiences together. Like Rico, being comfortable with coming out. We've known each other since Rico was like 17, I was like 20. I think 2.5 years older than him. And so like just living together in the same apartment growing up, and he was there when I created my own dance team and had my own foundation with my own building. Like I was there in New York and in Miami and Atlanta, going with him just to support him when he was doing About Him and going on tour and doing Q&As, and just knowing that we've been there to support each other before we was even who we became today. I think it's a lot easier for us to accept that, because no matter what people say, in masculinity, being a boy, being a man, people are gonna naturally be competitive, and in your relationship, no one's gonna say it. No one wants to be second best. And so it's very hard, especially being in the same industry, when you are with someone. I think I noticed, me and Rico are not shy to say we've been in relationships before this with people that were in the industry and that were very competitive with us and that became very toxic, and they didn't want to see us naturally shine, and they didn't want to really shine together. I think it's a big difference with the fact that we were friends for years before we made this.
And the fact that y'all was friends, I feel like, because you have to be friends before you do anything. Like, you want to get to know a bitch, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you have to
People skip that now. People skip that. You think that, but that's not what they do. Like you just said, they do what's beneficial for them. People won't even remember your name.
They get in situations.
They won't even remember your name if they meet you. If you can't benefit you. That's how people are now.
I mean, well, by me just doing what I'm doing now, that's how I've been feeling, because some people who I've been reaching out to do interviews with, you know what I'm saying, like before, like it's been real, like, you know what I'm saying, but now it's like, okay, yeah, whatever. But I'm like, well, girl, I've been, because this, to be honest, this shit don't really mean nothing to me. Like, I just do it because I don't want to work for a bitch, and I'm at that point. Oh, I ain't got no more, but
for real, so I don't want to work for a bitch. I'll put that in the.
I don't want to work for a bitch.
That's my whole life saying. I don't never work for a bitch.
I don't want to work for a bitch, so I had to create my own little one too. And this was what I like doing, because when I was younger, I was always infatuated with being a porn star. I was like, me being that and me being them, the girls ain't gonna really live. So I never really did it. And then by me meeting TS and me just like being on the back end, like me filming her porn, like me talking to the boys, getting the boys to do the porn, it was like, oh, okay, like it ain't that bad. Like, and she did all her shit by herself. You know what I'm saying? Like she did all her shit by herself. So when I see y'all, like some of the people who I be interviewing, like some of the porn stars who I'm going to interview, I've been watching them I don't bitch no bust nuts. I don't watch, and you know what I'm saying? I'm a real ass bitch, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to situations, like, I like for a bitch that's really doing that motherfucking thing. And like I said to you and Rico, when y'all look good together, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like y'all match each other energy. And this is what I seen y'all in the club. Like, I feel like y'all match each other energy, and like you said, y'all been friends for a very, very long time. And some of these hoes, they don't be friends. They just go from fucking to a relationship, and then they in the situationship. You don't want to go, I don't want to go, but we look good together, so we gonna stay here. So we gonna fuck these hoes together, right? So my second question is, how much y'all hoes make on OnlyFans? I win. Because I know y'all bring a good guap in on OnlyFans. I know. But I don't.
I'm not gonna tell nobody how much. But I will tell people when I sit here and I listen to, my gay child, and, Rico, they really big on my little brother. Everybody screams and yells, talks about how much money they make. I feel like I was raised where you don't disclose stuff like that just because you don't want to be telling people how much you make to make somebody else feel inferior, or because there's always going to be somebody else that makes more than you. You know, there's always going to be somebody that's bigger and better than you. So you just compare yourself to your last year's self and make sure that you're doing better than you were doing last year. You know, before I even started doing porn, I was, like I told you, I had my own dance team, my own studio. I was a choreographer. I taught cheerleading. I taught gymnastics. I was really busy. And I made probably more money than I'd be making all the stuff I'm doing now. But sometimes it's not about money. It's about your happiness. And sometimes all money, not the best money. I don't know. But I definitely think that OnlyFans is definitely a great avenue for us to make money outside of what we've been doing. Especially porn.
It's definitely a blessing for me because you, like he said, we have the advantage now where the porn company, you know, we have the upper hand. I'll just say that. We get our own money residual. You know,
but listen, it's all about a residual income. Because bitch, I feel like if you ain't got no residual income, bitch, you ain't buying shit. So listen, they can't hear y'all. Listen, they can't hear you. No, yeah. You know he got this deep manly voice. That's what they were saying. So can you speak? Say something. So can't say hello. Say hey. Y'all can hear him because I was just reading.
They can hear me.
You was real low.
Y'all bullshit.
Just that you real low. What's up, best friend? Okay, so.
Send me the link, baby.
So my second question was that was my so you don't keep people in your business. Babe, are you into thick guys? Wait, no, fuck that. Let me ask you this. Why do thick girls don't ever get no love? Why is always gonna be y'all skinny body hoes come through and take it up and they really don't get for the thick girls? I want to know that. Why? Can you break that down to me?
No, you can't.
And I'm gonna ask Rico too.
Okay, I think me personally, when it's a black gay community, it's about, you know, a male, they think more of testosterone and masculinity. I think our bodies is what society alone, you know, like objectify. Like they love the athletes, they love the basketball and the football players, they love the Megan and Cardi B body, like the girls' butts, and everybody loves our body. So it's very particular figure when you start to think about infatuation, because all we're doing as porn stars, and I guess these people who are creating OnlyFans content, they are making fantasies. So if you want to create a fantasy and you want to go along with something, you have to have the full package. I think that's why a lot of these people who don't show their face and don't have nice bodies could never be porn stars or, you know, in the industry, because they don't have what it takes to do all of it. They could just do what's being required right now on OnlyFans. It's just, you know, fucking in the car, fucking behind the bathroom. No man, with a little mask on, a little 3-minute video. Like it takes 6 to 7 hours to
it's like body shaming is something that I even deal with. Like I be looking at myself in the mirror and feel insecure. Sometimes I feel like I'm, you know, too small or too big. So I feel like it's definitely an image thing. Even with, you know, people like little like me, we gotta stay up, you know, make sure we bulk up and shit. Because if we don't, we look like we sick or something. You get what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. It's, you know, you just gotta make sure that everything is toned up if you're doing something sexual, because it is something that.
Fuck that. Fat boys need love too. A big hoe wants
absolutely. Yeah. But people are exposed. People, what society wants, like just like the colorism. I'm just saying, you want to get into it. It's just like what society wants. People make it out to be like you have to be this perfect image, and people always portray that perfect best self. So when it comes to our bodies, that's something we can see. So that's very visual and vivid. So especially when you want to be depicted and doing sex, they're gonna really look into your body.
They don't really take you up.
Yeah, and you're naked.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I won't shoot sometimes if I feel like I don't. Even me, people, everybody gonna judge themselves harder than anybody else. So even bigger people, they think they're alone, but everybody's the same way. We judge ourselves just as much as y'all do. I think the biggest thing is, what are you gonna do about
it? Wait, hold up. You said y'all. What happened?
I'm saying bigger people. I wasn't saying that. Because I also was about to say, when you were saying that, you're not big people always.
Yeah, people, but I'm just saying, it's just the way that society has the world thinking. And like you were saying, so that's why I be saying.
You didn't give me a chance to even say, I think what's really attractive to me is people's personality sometimes. I mean, obviously you want someone handsome and that you can go along with and wake up and be, happy with seeing. You want to be looking at somebody that's attractive. But at the same time, I think a lot of things goes with confidence because I'm very confident. And people that aren't confident, it's just not really good for me. Because it kind of handicaps you from doing what you need to do. And then of course, I mean, I really like light-skinned boys, which is crazy. Me and Rico just realized this. Like, oh my God, it's like a whole nother conversation.
Like he's colorist, but he's dark.
Like I'm colorist. I'm not a colorist, but it's so weird. We was watching the TV. Let me tell y'all,
I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna carry because we talk about colors. And if you watch my porn, if you really watch my porn, mostly all of my scenes with little light skin. Listen to this. I never really thought about this.
I have a fantasy for it. That's my fantasy
for y'all, real shit. So like, we was watching TV. We were watching TV in the living room. And Rico saw a video of Lil Nas X, and it wasn't like a production video. It was like something of him recording himself in the studio. He was very dark, and Rico was like, "He black as hell in real life." And I was like, And then in my head, I was like, "See." So in my head, I was like, maybe see. Oh, of course, Rico, look, I'm dark as fuck too. So no, listen. So this is what I was telling him. I was explaining to him because we was just talking about colorism. And I was like, baby, see, sometimes people that weren't as confident with their skin and comfortable with themselves could take that as offensive coming from you, a light-skinned person. And yes, I get it, but I'm saying to myself, I'm not a colorist and I don't care because I'm comfortable with my skin and I don't see color, whatever. But then I turn around and I'm like, wait, but I only do like light-skinned boys. So it doesn't make sense. It's because that's what society put against us. Like in black community, we like light skin is the best thing, and white people want to get tan and get dark, and then they're like, oh my God, those black girls' butts are so big, but they always want to get bigger lips and bigger. It's so confusing. I just don't understand.
It's like,
why everybody keep getting the same butt? We were made different. Stop trying to get these plastic ass surgery ass booties when everybody's butt and everybody's shape was different. So be comfortable in your shape. Be comfortable in your shape. Be comfortable in my shape.
Because
this trying to make me not get my ass surgery. I'm still getting it.
It's right. I'm going to I want your light on. It's no whoop, whoop. That would be vegan. What I really want to do, I just want to say all this to the gym. If I'm going to pick it up. I just don't feel like I should be doing all that. Like I don't feel like I don't want to work. I don't want to do all of that. So I just feel like I should just go ahead. You know, you say, bitch, why I can't have this shape? Why I can't have Rico shape? Why didn't he have all this? Man. So we gotta go through a line. Like we gotta go through a line. Like we gotta go through a line.
I bet you can move a bitch.
You know, it serves me a bitch, but it is what it is. So okay. So have you ever escorted before?
Escorting is something I have done. I mean, I like gifts, so it depends on what you consider escort. I went to people and just went to their house and hung out. I went to people and gave them a great night. But I mean, it depends on. It just depends, yeah.
So have y'all ever done it together?
No.
Would y'all do it together? No.
It's everything is about a concept, If you look at it like this,
we film with people, definitely collaborate.
Yeah, like if a porn company is giving you money to have sex, they're paying you to have sex. If OnlyFans subscribers giving you money to watch you have sex, they're paying you to have sex. If this man wants this experience naturally to him and give you to have sex, he's paying you to have sex. It all goes under sex, right? I think just the comfortability of people being comfortable in their skin, doing whatever they do, is just so judgmental, and people being so judgmental about each situation. I think it's okay, and some stuff is so sexist. Like it's okay for Lil Baby to give a girl $6,000 to fuck her, but it's not okay for me to get $4,000 for something. You know what I'm saying? It's just so weird, and some stuff is just so complex and so gray area. It's just I don't know. But,
from what I tried, I'm just gonna be honest, and my experience was just bad. Like, there's a lot of drugs involved in the community, and people do things, and it just would throw you off to the point where you just want to distance yourself from the situation where you won't have to, become a victim by circumstances.
I always wanted to be a prostitute.
But it's scary. It's like really scary. It's something that I know I wasn't built for this shit. I know I'm better off just posting up, letting people jack off to me. I do FaceTime calls if you want to,
I mean, yeah, that's cute, but
and it's more about controlling the situation.
Right, you always have to want to be in control of your money.
Right, I'm really scared, and then I'm a bottom. Like it's different, because he's top, so it's different when you're a bottom. I feel like
question. See how they just answer their own question because the bitch wrote that in the comments.
I think another thing about it too is when you are in the situation, you have to control all situations. I think just like even being in the porn scene is being professional or messaging people and linking up with them and filming OnlyFans content is being professional and knowing that you've experienced this thing and giving your expertise and not making people feel, inferior and stuff. Like you can just ask anybody who shot with me and Rico together or who shot with me alone. Everything is about the way you conduct and carry yourself.
Like I have to be comfortable with people because like I said, I'm more at the bottom, so I am naturally submissive when I come to the situation. So I have to be with someone who makes me feel comfortable where I can't open up my legs and be like, okay, let's get into it.
No, because if you're trying to rush and get in my shape, girl, I'm over it. Girl, you trying to just go rush and just what was it? You got to set these things like when you crank, when your car is cold in the winter. Well, I'm just saying this is me. You got to warm your car. You just open up. I don't be in a situation where business like ain't over. Okay, so you just no, and I think because people think because I'm just so flamboyant in the world how people like to use it. People just about me think I'm just so flamboyant. It's just like I'm just always about no girl.
You like to get your life too.
Yes, ma'am, girl. Just like you want your meat sucked, I want my meat sucked too. You want to stare, I want to stare too. Don't let me just be in this way fool you, because baby, everything is functional over here. And I tell some of the boys, some of the girls, I don't know, me. But I be like, girl, how you just come over here and just feel like, girl, you just was gonna dog my shape, girl, and I wasn't gonna want no shape.
But why y'all I never understood that about y'all. Like, I mean, these are very important details. Like, I just don't just jump shit. I don't know. I'm more of a. I know what's.
No, I'm saying, no, Jay, I let the girls know. Bro, girls talk over here, girl, I'm talking. I ain't bothered when I feel like I want to when we get into the situation. It's just a situation. Right. Nah, but I'm talking about the people who I've been talking to, like who been inboxing me on Instagram, or like who I've been in communication with, like people who like me or who want to pursue me. They just already feel like I'm just gonna like be my shape over it and just be like,
right.
I don't understand that. Like that's not the game. I just don't get it. So do you have a problem with femininity? Do you have a problem with feminine boys?
I think that I would never have a problem with anybody being the way they are.
Mm-hmm.
I think that each person has their own preference, and preferably for me, I like boys that act like boys.
Mm-hmm.
Rico.
I like niggas to be who they are. Like, I really don't care as long as it's like what gets me is when people are disrespectful. Like, a masculine nigga can be disrespectful. A feminine nigga can be disrespectful. It's just all about respect. If you respect me, I don't care how you act.
Like, you can't let a girl with a purse help you, Rico, because that's
it's not happening.
That's not go. Girl, no, Rico. Girl, don't do that. See, we can't do that. Don't do that thing. See, no. No.
No. Actually, I've had one experience with a trans before. Like nothing like.
What is trans?
No, I'm not top me.
Oh.
She's I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, I can't.
I ain't gonna say who was not on this close.
No, that. Because I'm gonna tell you my situation. I had my first.
When you do something like this, it makes you. Sometimes people go to things where they like you. You really like it, or you be like.
Okay, so my first trans experience, right? It was my first trans. I was like this, like it was confusing because it looked like that I ain't never been with fish. I only got my dick sucked by a girl. You know what I'm saying? I ain't coochie once, but it was just confused. So I'm like, girl, I'm touching her titties like this, girl. I got that shape, girl. I look at her teeth. girl.
It's so much fun.
It was so much going on. And then she was trying to give me oral, so I sat there, but it was like, this is how I can't, like, it was just.
I love my
You had sex with a female? The trans man?
Yeah, I'm actually
trying to
believe it or
trying
not,
to so
believe
bad.
it
It
how
is so
much
funny.
how much I had.
You have fish?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I mean, believe it how much I ever had sex. Like, I'm really thinking I have sex. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna do the scene if I have to do a scene, but like,
Your body's a temple. Like,
yeah.
he always say that to me. He's very careful about who he.
Yeah, and I think that's why I think just like protecting it and protecting my health, everything. I always just been so like very cautious just to dive into certain things. I guess that was a metaphor. You know, everybody that's trying to throw themselves at me, you can't be with everybody. Yeah.
No, everything is good.
Yeah. And everything that look wet ain't wet.
So who's dry? Have you ever had some dry booty?
Yeah.
Have you ever had some trash ass that was really trash? Who's trash?
We're not.
Who got the trash ass?
But who got some trash ass though?
No, one thing about me too is I usually pick people who've already experienced like being plunged, I guess, but
so you like the girls that's already kind of open a little bit. If you don't want no tight pussy.
People say that, I'm a top, and I think people, especially the black bottoms. My baby, don't leave me hanging. The black bottoms.
I mean, it's a different group.
Wait, listen, let me tell y'all something. People, they know how to do the little snapback. They get in the shove, they do a little hop back, they snap their cool. I don't know what y'all mean about some people be loose and then some people be tough. I just know that, I mean, obviously, if somebody been penetrated, you try to have sex with them, next day the hoe's gonna be loose. But most boys that I have sex with that have been bottoms and did sex on scene, on camera, they not like super loose or nothing. I mean, a couple of them are, but most of them aren't. Just my personal experience. And the loose ones.
You're talking experience. No, you want to talk some girls in your life, Rico.
Yeah. I had some shitty kids before.
No, not the shitty kid.
I be like, fuck.
I mean, when you fucking shit happens,
I mean,
you fucking in the ass, but
I'm the type
have you ever had a shitty kid?
I'm the type of person where I'm not gonna force myself.
Okay, I'm gonna put y'all in my business. I don't mean to put y'all in my business. So one time, this boy, he rushed me, bro. Like he just kept calling me, bro. Just kept one morning, my phone was just in a berserk. Just go ahead over the girl stuck in here, pulled out, girl. It was manure, bitch. Oh, wow. It was shit everywhere. That pussy asshole looked back. Did I do that? Pussy asshole, what the fuck you mean? Did you do that? So then my best friend so stupid, so he walked in the room. What the fuck that shit in here? I'm like, you gotta go. I was like so I'm like, girl, how you called me? Like you rushed to call me and your pussy don't be together. Like
I think
you think that she called me this shit on me? You think she called? So have you ever had a situation like that where a bitch rushed to call you and you got over there, you just stuck it in, you pulled it out, it was just covered and smothered like a motherfucking Waffle House?
Y'all see, I'm different too because some stuff I could deal with. You know, smother and cover like chili dog. Nah, I would left and washed up to the shower and left. But I know sometimes when I'm sticking my dick in, back there, sometimes they might not clean that all the way. I got a little hook. I might hit that spot. I don't know. I could just wipe that off a little bit.
No, but you need to let
No, I feel like he like a natural talker. He don't just nasty shit like that. Like I tell him, I'm not clean. He just type of nigga that'll put his hand in your shit. Like,
but it's a difference. Like even if I do that, he not clean. Ain't gonna be nothing coming. You know what I'm saying? Like
you know, me being insecure about it. I'm like, don't touch me if I'm not clean.
You done ate.
Christian
It
shit.
take 30
No,
minutes. Your
no.
food's still up
Your
there.
food's still in there. Your food ain't in there. No, we not. It's the shit is not going. It ain't even come down yet. It's still in your situation. I'm telling you. I done got it dug up, bitch, when I first came. But you can't be going there trying to deep stroke and long stroke now. You can't be doing all of it.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
I mean, well, girl, I can't.
Your guest audio is. You supposed to sound is muffled.
I mean, girl, what y'all want me to do? I ain't bring my microphone.
What is you talking about?
But yeah, bitch, the best way to get it is when you full a little bit. Like when you like real full, like you know, hey, and bitch, he want to go in, he could go in right then. And then the best way is then early in the morning when you have to go to the bathroom and you gotta shit in early in the morning, you can get it early in the morning. But you're gonna make that bowel movement, and that bowel movement just gonna run right through you. It's gonna go woo, 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 woo.
So wait, what about while you sleeping, your food ain't digested? What about the food you slept on?
I don't know about honestly, I ain't never do that. I said that it might be a situation. It might be a mudslide. I ain't never tried it. I want to speak from experience. I ain't never tried it. But you know, a good night after the club, while you drunk, that'd be a good situation. You know what I'm saying? But you got to go ahead and get it. Like you just can't be in there playing. You got to go in there. Once you get the open, you got to go in there and you know what I'm saying. You got to go in there and swim because you can't be playing in there. Because you go in there playing, you go in there, keep pulling out and keep pulling out. Now it's like an now. Now he's farting. And now he gonna feel like he got the shit. You know what I'm saying?
I like to hear fart.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little fart, but you don't want to hear a little fart. It is.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with you? Why you flustered over here? Ain't no wrong with a little fart, no ways. A little macaroni and shit. Bitch, what? I like to hear noises like that.
I don't like it.
Do you feel embarrassed?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
I just get embarrassed.
Bitch, that should be funny.
Then we live, Miss Morgan.
Yes, we live. Bitch, that should be funny. The hoes coochie fart. When them hoes supposed to be wet, and that nigga be in her gut.
Sound is the main thing that drives me.
Listen, when I be in my meeting, I like to hear, oh, bitch, I like to hear all that. Yes, that's what gets me going. That what really gets me dead. Oh.
The sound is the balls really slapping. You know, we want balls slapping. You know, balls slapping.
Yeah. Why you this bitch on here really fluff? Girl, what's the name? Then we gonna smoke. I just like. Then we got that's it, and then we wrapping up.
No,
So you have you had a bottle before? No, there's just something that you that's not. No.
what?
No, I can't ask you have you ever bottle before because
I was about to say, bitch, my shit is documented.
girl, clearly.
You know what? Everybody want to get me the bottom. They want me to bottom so bad. They just do it.
Because this.
Let me tell you all the comments I get. Let me read some. Oh, we know we done seen you about fame. If you give him $500, he'll bottom. Oh, he be bottom, man. He'll bottom. Knockout, fuck him. What else?
So when you and Knockout was in a relationship, you was topping Knockout, right?
Yeah.
You was knocking. You was Shrek.
What's what?
Who's Shrek?
You know what? It took me a second. I'm like, what are you talking about?
No, it was a clip, and she was arguing, and I didn't know. I never met her, but she lives. She has y'all like she know y'all. So it was funny. So it was funny one day, and she just like I watched the clip, and she was like, I never met her.
We had a show together, me and Knockout. And I will say, like, and I tell Rico all the time, they both of our exes are really caring. They really are. And Knockout is definitely funny as fuck. And I think watching that just made me realize another reason why. But it was very, very, very entertaining.
I never knew that his voice was that soft and cut.
Oh no, it's not that his voice is soft and cut. I think it's more of the fact that like when people get intoxicated than the real personality. Because naturally, when he's not drunk like that, he don't really sound like that. I mean, he sounds a little California. He's West Coast. He's whitewashed, yeah. But when he gets drunk, girl, she gets to roll it. Okay, I'm done.
And see, what I live for you and what I like about you, I like because y'all just be y'all. The girls, and I'm saying these to my gays out there. To my gays that be in the gym, that be overly masculine, that's how the girls get your tea because you be overly masculine. Girl, just motherfucking be you. Just be you. I can't help the audio. Nah, shit.
That's my little brother.
I can't. I can't, I don't know how to, bitch. We gonna have to listen. Y'all know what we were saying, shit. But I just want the girls to be themselves. Like, majority of the girls, they like to be so overly masculine, and then that's how we get your tea. Like, bitch, girl, just be you. Just be you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think most of them really haven't figured out who he is. They can only go by what they're watching, what they're seeing. So they think that this type of way to act is hiding who you really are, as far as like everybody always had these titles: bottom, top, gay, straight, man, whatever. I just look at people as just be yourself, be who you are.
Girl, yeah, we gay. Everybody like a little dick. Everybody like a little ass. Everybody like a little. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just be who you is. I just can't take the girls that's overly masculine. Like, I just can't take the girl that's overly masculine. I really can't. It's the overly masculine girls. They just really work my pussy. Like, y'all just be too masculine, and then I see y'all hoes in the club, death drop it and motherfucking voguing, and then girl.
I think people take that overly masculine thing too as like I tell Rico all the time. It's not just about people, being hard or mad or aggressive. It's about me, protecting you and supporting you and being there when you need me, financially and mentally. And it's all about that. It's not just about physical presence. Like when I say physical, like I'm supposed to act like this or walk like this or talk like this. This is how a top's supposed to be, or this is what they portray it to be. This is just, this is who I am.
What turns me on most about this film is like because I used to like Trey, I used to like Dia.
Come on, Shantae.
I used to like that hyper masculine man. It was somebody who knows who they are, who has, who's gonna be gay, who has feminine tendencies, like we all gonna have feminine tendencies, some more than others. Like I don't want my nigga acting more gay than me, of course, but this is my personal preference, and I feel like it's something that I stigma that all of us deal with. I feel like my nigga feel the same way. He likes for me to be masked. I'm masked in his opinion, and he's masked in my opinion.
And that's what we like.
Yeah.
I think, and that's just based off of what we prefer, and that's why people go based off of just these whole stereotypes, because it is a lot of people. It is a lot of people out there that are top and bottoms and TS girls, top and boys, and girls that are very feminine. Obviously, they have boobs and dresses and nails, and they're being top. So you can't just say people that, oh, he's not a top because he don't act like this. It's obviously people that are still performing this top position that aren't masculine. So take away that masculine from the title. It's just so annoying. Y'all know I'm.
But I just, because my thing is, like I said, like I watch people, I'm always watching. Like I tell most people, baby, this, girl, I want to fuck too. I ended up wanting to fuck. Like, don't let me be like this, sound fool you, because when it comes time to get physical and when it comes time to be masculine, bitch, I'm gonna show you what it is and what it ain't.
Right.
So don't let my walk or don't let my hand don't let me, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't let me fool you, because at the end of the day, like you said, everybody feel like a top supposed to act like this, a bottom supposed to act like this, a trans supposed to act like this, a trans man supposed to act like this. Everybody is different, and we all come in shapes, different shapes, colors, and sizes.
I think we always mentally try to go by what we've been shown. And we've been shown that a woman does this and a man does this. So we took those titles and put a bottom with the woman and a top with the man. But we've already been going against the grain by using two men already. So I don't think those titles and all that stuff should go along with it. We should just be like me and Rico. Like me and Rico preferences is masculine boys. Like we don't not go. There's very handsome and attractive feminine boys, and we can sit there and watch stuff on Instagram and watch someone on TV and both be like, oh, he's handsome, and not be offended or not or nothing like that, but not saying that we're implying or impelled to go after them or nothing, but just knowing that we comfortable with who we are and with each other and what we like.
And then I think it's that thing too where everybody wants to fuck with you. When you really think about it, everybody wants that match vibe. They want.
But listen, but
that's why they want to see me get fucked so bad.
But see, when you put it in reality, that's not really.
It's not really it.
That's not really masculine.
That's what I'm telling you.
But I'm saying, niggas want that nigga to be mass.
I want my nigga to be comfortable and getting his shape dug up. If you want to toot your shape up,
I mean,
tonight, toot your shape up tonight. If I want to toot my shape up tomorrow, I want to toot my shape up tomorrow.
Sex is a mental thing too, y'all. Like, some people can go to that mental level and really focus on that piece, on that teenage dick. No matter if they're a bitch, no matter if they're a nigga, no matter if they got fingernails on them, lashes, they can think in their mind they get fucked by Ray J or Chris Brown or whoever fucking they might think they get fucked by. As long as that dick and but some stuff is, even for me being a porn star, you believe it or not, it's more intellectual. I think it's more when I open my eyes, when I'm fucking somebody, I'm looking at you, I know it's you. This is the person I'm having sex with. So I don't know. Some people can allow that flamboyant or that. Yeah. I mean, I know what I like, man.
Bro, me.
Even the straight niggas like the trainees to fuck them. Like, come on, think about it.
Think about it. Bro, shit. Like, come on, that shit.
Oh, I hear you. But see, that's what we know, right? But if we go back to the masculinity and the point we push it towards this top and what we want this straight boy to do and what we like, and we don't like this, we don't like. That's what we like. So when you look at that man on the street, in our eyes, he's straight. You don't see these niggas that's getting fucked by TS girls at Marquette, at the motherfucking at the compound First Fridays. These bitches, I know these. I know the TS girls. I know all the TS girls. And I fuck with them alone. There you go. They got no names though. They be with the niggas.
They be with real niggas. That one nigga look at us. They don't even like niggas.
Right. No, I'm saying like, we walk into the Walmart on MLK, everybody know us, and then you can just think about like just the TS girls, just the amount of people that seek it. It's the secrecy. People love that thought and that fantasy. Like, you know how you be like when you want to cheat on somebody, you know it's the thrill and adrenaline of not getting caught.
The boys live for lasagna.
They live for the titties and the dick too. Titties and dicks. Titties and dicks. Dicks and dicks. I love
something. Yeah, baby. I don't play. When I put my wig on, that's when I get more play. When I put my wig on. When I put my wig on like a Philly cat, that's when I get all the head. For real, I put my wig on. They just chewing. I'm like, why is this? But I could never be a girl because I be ready to take that shit. I be ready to do that shit. Be alright. I couldn't get all that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I wanted to be a girl before. I wanted to be a TS girl, and then when I realized, like, girl, no, I can't because I'm gonna walk in the store, boy, gonna cut my teeth, and I'm gonna fight the train and stuff. Fuck, nigga! It's really in the man. I couldn't be a girl. Like that's like a couple of reasons why I couldn't be a girl because bitch, I'm a. And I tell people, don't. Like, all this shit, I'm a nigga. Like I'm gonna be me. Like that's the only. I just get that energy. And when I was younger, I got more energy of me. I played with more boys attracted to me because I was feminine.
Because it probably made them feel more comfortable. Boys, a lot. I noticed that when I was growing up, like
they feel like they could overpower.
Yeah, they feel more
like in control. Like dominant.
Okay, and then I just let the bitch think that he could, and then I'm like,
but you got, I was gonna say you got that.
And then I do it, and then it's like, girl, okay, now
to the 90s, right? Late 90s.
It was not. No, you can't. No, you can't because Because see, at the end of the day, they got to live with this. You got beat up by a gay boy.
Everybody used to put this like stereotype with gay when it first came
It was
out.
soft.
Before all these, it was soft. He was a punk. He was a sissy. He was a faggot. And I mean, you know, when me and Rico go out, no one would really know. I mean, obviously, me and Rico love to dress like, but like even no, oh my God, we even when we go work out, we so gay. But I mean, like naturally, what you would say.
But because I was to see y'all, I'm like, bitch, break them pussy hands up. Yeah. Because the problem is what we have in this community. Everybody, like you said, everybody is looking for masculinity. So when they see y'all together, they see two boys, they see two masculine boys. But shut up. But you still give boy though.
Yeah, we had to take our clothes off and start having sex. That's
right.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
So when they see y'all dressed alike, that's when it causes confusion. Like damn. So we know they together because bitch, look at them. They got one up.
Well, that comes from us being comfortable. You know, we're comfortable with who we are and comfortable with our relationship. Sometimes I grab Rico hand and sometimes he'll be like,
I feel more like
he's very reserved. He don't like public.
Because I feel like
bitch, fuck up pussy. Fuck listen.
I don't know. I was raised.
Hey, when I get my name, you don't fuck up. It ain't nobody. Ha. Well, see, my thing. I just don't want to. It's not about confusion because at the end of the motherfucking day, how can a straight man and how can they do it and we can't?
It's not even that. It's how are you allowing your children to be influenced by two men that are strangers, opposed to you teaching your children the fundamental facts in life in the home. What we do in our life, that's what people don't understand. We can walk down the fucking street and do what we want. We can do whatever we want. This is America. What your children learn is what you teach them, not Cardi B on the internet, not Little Nas X sliding down the pole. Y'all let y'all kids watch this. People always want to throw kids up, but what happened to parenting? Like, what the fuck? What teaching kids what you want them to learn? We done had a lot of time with our kids. We've been on pandemic. Y'all had a lot of time at home with y'all kids. Teach them kids what you want them to learn. Teach your damn kids. Stop putting all the responsibility on everybody else, saying they influencing your kids. Teach your own kids. I love kids, y'all. I used to work with kids for 11 years.
You see me, I would be kissing my man probably. So put that so y'all don't feel like y'all kiss like me kiss my man or bot, whether you hold bot, hold get that.
When they say y'all man, I'm gonna say, well, Obama said I could.
I'm gonna kiss my motherfucking man, and that's a motherfucking period. That's a motherfucking man. But I hope y'all really enjoyed it. Listen, I'm sorry for the sound, but we are
have it better next
time. We just got the 80.
Yeah, we're gonna do it again. But I mean, hey, I just try to do what I got to do.
Y'all, we love y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching and tuning in.
Man, money.
I appreciate you.
We see y'all out there.
Let's shit. Next week gonna come to YouTube soon, y'all. So
they coming, so just lay around. Yeah, they got a lot of shit going on. So what y'all got new? What y'all got new coming on?
One thing we are doing, and I know Rico can continue to do it. But we are still doing professional porn. We are starting to take like professional scenes. We have like 3 coming up, so that's one thing. What else we want to say?
We got a couple events coming up this week.
Oh yeah, my birthday.
Yeah.
What you doing for your birthday?
We're going to Charlotte the 17th through the 19th, so that'll be this weekend. We'll be in Charlotte, North Carolina. We come back to Atlanta, then we're going to go to New Orleans on the 26th. So we'll be in New Orleans Monday night. Everybody come out, and then we're going to go to Hawaii on the 28th. That'll just be Rico. We're going to vlog that, so y'all stay tuned to our YouTube. Looking for our vlog. We come back on May 3rd. We're going to host Ace Monday night in Atlanta. And then Tuesday, May 4th is my birthday. And then May 5th, I think we're going to be at Halo with Rockstar Productions. And then Thursday, we're going to be in the Cut. And then going to Colorado or something. I mean, we got a lot of shit. We got a lot of shit.
Go to Colorado. Let's bring some animals back.
Oh, for real? Yeah, it's May 7th. It's May 7th, though, through the night. It's Mother's Day weekend. We got an Airbnb and everything. We're going to be doing so much. All we're doing is, what is it, baby? Edibles and... You should come. It's a big Airbnb.
Who are warned?
Like,
Okay, we'll talk.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll see y'all later. I love y'all. Bye. So this is my outro video, just saying, I love you, and make sure you always stay subscribed to get, your hottest and latest tea and key session. So yeah, your boy Infamous Chi. Thank you. It was a great combo. Bye, y'all.